It features full-length herringbone, except for the outriggers, which features these ridges. So I won't talk about the herringbone too much, just because you guys probably already know about it. It's perfect. It worked well. I had no slipping problems. One unique thing about it though is that on the Hyperfuse anyways, is that the herringbone, it curls up into the medial side of the shoe, right by the ball of your foot a little bit. And as you can see by the wear pattern, you know, I play on that part of my foot a lot, so it really helps me having traction there when I was cutting around corners, being able to grip. The bad part about the traction is the outriggers, as you guys know, just because I think that these ridges, these pieces of rubber are too thick, so they don't bend enough to grab the court and stop you or slow you down. Overall, the traction is really good, and it's one of the highlights of the shoes. 4-foot zoom bag and nothing in the heel, and of course Phylon going throughout, laced with this mesh. The 4-foot zoom is everything that you would think it would be. It's responsive, it's comfortable, it cushions very well. You guys know how good Zoom is. It's what Nike's basketball performance line is all about. The heel, however, that's the low part of the shoe. The shoe's cushioning, just because there's nothing there. I didn't notice anything playing 1 or 2 games of basketball, but once you start playing for extended periods of time, I did start to feel pain in my heel afterwards. So, and that's just because of the lack of cushioning. So that's the one weak point, because I don't think that Phylon, and only Phylon, is sufficient enough cushioning. There is the option to buy the more cushioned sock or insole from Champs or something, and put it in there, and that will compensate for the lack of cushioning in the heel. I know you guys don't want to do that, because most of us, or all of us, expect our shoes to be ready to play right out of the box. But if you really had to, it's an easy fix to fix the cushioning, just buying that insole. The upper is the Hyperfuse material. It contains 3 layers: the base layer, the mesh layer, and the skin layer, which is this plastic part. So the skin layer extends around the toe up to here and all through the back. The skin layer provides durability. I've used these outdoors a lot, and so far there are no scuffs on the plastic. I've tried to scratch this as hard as I could, and there's no scratches. So the skin layer really exceeded my expectations as far as durability, because it's kind of glossy plastic on the back, or glossy skin on the back, and the front. I think it cleans really easily if you guys want to keep your shoes clean. The bottom of the tongue, sorry, that turns into the inside of the shoe turns into mesh. So it's actually the top mesh plus the inside mesh, so these two are double, whereas these 2 windows right here are only single mesh. And on the inside also you have panels of mesh. So the durability is awesome. It's going to keep your feet cool at all times. You know, you can't get much more breathable than just making the shoe out of mesh. This part is actually pretty flexible, and partly because of these grooves right here, and I think that's really essential, because a lot of the shoes that I've played in before have the kind of heel tab that digs into your Achilles tendon. The heel lockdown is good. The collar is padded wherever it bubbles up like this. It's padded. Like I said, this heel tab is very flexible, so it's super comfortable. The lockdown is good, but the laces aren't too tight. They are very comfortable just because of the padded tongue. The upper is flexible just because of the hyperfuse material, and it conforms to your foot very well. The toe box is a little bit flattened, very sleek, and it's also kind of narrow towards the end. I really like the shape. It didn't feel too bulky, unlike the Hyperize, which had a really bulky, spacious toe box that was just a lot of people didn't like. Alright, overall, I'll just recap a few features of the shoe. Very lightweight, very comfortable, breathable because of the hyperfuse material, durable because of this skin material in the back. It won't be scuffing. Mine haven't scuffed yet, and I've used them a lot. Cushioning, forefoot zoom is great. It's exactly how you would expect it. The heel cushioning is not too great because there's only Phylon, there's no zoom, but you can fix it by buying a new insole at Champs or something if you really had to. Traction is really good indoors and outdoors. The herringbone's great. The only thing that's bad is this outrigger. The last thing I'd like to comment on that I've noticed a lot of reviewers don't talk about is the value of the shoe for the price. Basically what you're getting in the shoe for what you're paying. And to that I say the Hyperfuse and Hyperfuse Low are one of the best values for what you get on the market. A pure performance shoe that can handle indoor and outdoor especially, because your shoes will get torn apart much quicker. This pair of Hyperfuse I actually found for $50 at the Nike outlet. So if you search hard, you can get these Hyperfuse for very cheap, and you get a very, very good performing shoe. That is my review of the Hyperfuse Low, the OG Hyperfuse. Thanks for watching.